All right, it's part two. I'm here. I hope you guys come on in. We have a jam-packed preview session as well as part two from our live from last night. It is a continuation. I am so glad to have you all. Hey, SB. I'm glad you guys are on time. That's what I love, love, love. Hey, Kendra. Hey, Fat Boy. Listen, I love that you guys are on time because I start on time. I am very prompt. So if I say 7:30, it is 7:30. If I'm not here at 7:30, 7:31, guys text me something is wrong. Trust me. Come on, Gemini. I'm Gemini too. Hey, girl. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into this. First of all, I want to tell you guys thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to get to that later. Let me first say this. Everything that I go over is completely, purely for entertainment purposes, and I am not a financial advisor. So this is just my experience, my husband and I in the market over the last 5 years, what we do to make money, okay? So I just want to get that out of the way. That is the disclaimer. Thanks to my family here who told me what to say and get it together. Thank you. Secondly, I just want to tell everybody, thank you so much for the outpouring of love that you guys have shown me. And I'm like, I ain't even doing nothing but just showing y'all how to trade. But apparently this is a big deal for a lot of people. Hi, Dudley. And I just want to say thank you. You know I'm emotional. Y'all know I cry easy. And I just don't know. I just want to keep teaching. I just want to help you guys get there. If you don't know what we do, I teach you how to take $100 or $500 over the next 12 months and turn your $100 into $400,000 or your $500 into $1.3 million. If you follow exactly what I say do, stick to the plan, stay the course. This is a marathon. We're not rushing. I do this by showing you how to compound the money in the stock market via day trading. So what you're going to do is start with your $100 or your $500 and you will get 5% a day. 5% a day equals 100% monthly. That is a 100% return every month on your money. And what you do when you make that money, you compound it and go back in the market. So you double up, you double up, you double up, you double up all the way. You got it? Okay, everybody's cool. I just want to get that out of the way so you understand why you're here. I teach a simple strategy. My husband and I, Coach Trent, we teach you how to use the orb, that is the 5-minute orb and the 15-minute orb to be able to make money in the stock market. We do that using Robinhood, which is right here. I do it. It's easy. It is user friendly. It allows you to paper trade easily. It allows you to see your percentage rate. So my goal is for you to get 5% a day. You can easily see that right here on Robinhood, okay? We also use Think or Swim. This is the charting system that we use. It is powered by Charles Schwab, all right? So if you have a Charles Schwab account, no cost to get a Charles Schwab. I'll tell you how to avoid the chop. When you have a strategy, you avoid the chop. But it's powered by Charles Schwab, all right? You set up an individual brokerage account with them, and then you go to your search bar and type in Think or Swim desktop, and it'll lead you to download this one. Tomorrow at 1 p.m., I am doing a Zoom that will I'll walk you through setting up your Robinhood so you get approved for options, and I will walk you through setting up your Charles Schwab. That is at 1 p.m. If you're interested, put Zoom. I will send the link out at noon tomorrow. Okay? I'll send the link out tomorrow at noon. So put Zoom if you need help setting up your Robinhood account to get approved for options. Also, if you need to make sure you set up your Thinkorswim. Now, you can use TradingView if you have TradingView. That works. TradingView works, but you're going to be on your own with it. I know TradingView, I have it, but most of the students and we are right here on Thinkorswim. Okay? So let's get right into it. I'll answer the question later about how to avoid the chop, but if you hang in here with me, you'll understand about a chop. You don't know about the chop, and people don't know in the chat about the chop, but I'll tell you what he means by chop. So let's go ahead. Now what we're going to do is preview the morning. If you were here last night on the live, I went through and showed you guys how to get into a paper trade. I suggest that you paper trade for 5 days. That's all 5 days, because I want to ensure that you have this strategy down pat. The strategy is the ORB, open range breakout. Write that down, ORB. We do a 5-minute ORB, and if that doesn't break, then we do a 15-minute ORB. Don't rush the process. If after you've entered the 15-minute, let me show you where we are right here. This is the 15-minute time frame. All right. Oh, Lord. Y'all know how I am. It's going to be some hiccup. This is the 15-minute time frame. These candles represent 15 minutes. All right. This right here is the first 15 minutes. You come here, you draw your line at the top, draw your line at the bottom. You wait for a breakthrough, 50% above. There it goes. And right here, you get in a call. It was a short ride, but you didn't need it. You only need 5%. Now, I have an arrow drawn here because I was able to catch the 5-minute breakout, and it broke down. So the first 5 minutes, the market trended down. And then the next 15, 30, 45 minutes, the market trended up. All right? So there's no guessing. You don't have to worry about a chop. You always wait. This is called an A+ setup. A+ setup. You want to wait for an A+ setup? This is the 1-minute time frame right here. You see it? When you see your position over here, you go right over to your second chart, which will be a 1 minute or 2 minutes. That's right, Chase. Tell them. When you go on your 1-minute chart, that is going to let you know where you exactly need to get in. So right here, the time frame is about 10 o'clock. Let's go over to 10 o'clock right here. And that is actually a perfect entry. You see this candle right here? This is an engulfing candle. Engulfing. Write this down. This is something you're going to learn today. Engulfing. E-N-G-U. Y'all know how to spell engulfing. E-G-U-L-F-I-N-G. Engulfing. When the candle to the left can sit inside of the body of the candle to the right, that is engulfing. Let me show you. Make sure you got this. You see it? This is the body of the candle. This is the body. So this body can fit inside of this body. When you see that, and 2 consecutive candles follow. So right now, this is a red candle set inside the green. We wait for the next candle, which formed green, and then boom, green. That is a call. Look at what you could have done. All the way up. All the way up. That's your play. Got it? Clear? So when you see an engulfing, that is a clear sign that your position, especially, you have to wait till the next candle form after that. So the candle to the left can sit inside of the candle to the right. Then you wait to see if it's going to be a red or green. If this candle was red, you would simply wait for the second red candle and get in a call, a put. Put is down, call is up. Got it? That is our confirmation. So we saw the play right here. So think of this as being your compass. This is your compass, right? And this is where you execute. Compass shows you the aerial overall view of where you need to go. I think I need to call it something other than a compass. What is it when you have an aerial view? This is your aerial view right here, the 15-minute chart. Hi, Shay. Hey, everybody. Hey, guys. And this right here is where you execute. Got it? 1-minute chart or 2-minute, you can execute from here. Okay, so did anybody get in the market today, and did you paper trade, and did you get your 5%? Yes or no? I am curious to know that. So I just showed you what an engulfing is. And Chase, you see this double bottom? This is a W. I taught you guys that. And when it made this double bottom, look, here to here, W, it shot straight up. Money, 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 money. So I'll go over that on Monday, double top and double bottom. But right now, that was money. So here we go. So did anybody get in? I don't see if anybody got in. I know a few people did today from this morning. So are you clear about an engulfing? If not, let me give you a few examples. Can you pull up your charts? If you guys have your charts, can you go to the 1-minute chart for me on SPY? Hey, Angie, go to your 1-minute chart. That's okay. We're gonna do engulfing again. I'm going to give you a few examples. When you go to your 1 minute chart, look at 9:47 a.m. 9:47 a.m. If you're on Central, it would be 8:47. So let me blow mine up so I can get to this. All right. 9:47. Hold on, let me find my 9:47. All right, you see this right here? This is that don't look like an engulfing, honey. No, that's right. Let me get over to 9:47. Sorry, y'all. Child. Okay. That's not quite an engulfing, but I got it anyway. So it has to be able to fit directly inside of here. So let me go to my next one. That's not a good example, but it did work for me today. I did a put. So let's go to 10:15. Sorry, guys. 10:15. All right. You see right here at 10:15. What are you writing down? Okay, I hope that's it. That ain't it. That is not my stiff right here. But this is an engulfing candle. This candle went up, but it reversed on us. So why would I write that down? Why would I write that down? I'm giving you a better example. Let me scroll through and find you guys a better example right here. Here is an engulfing candle. 10:05. 10:05. You got it? Sorry to confuse you guys. Sorry. Let's go to 10:05. This is a perfect engulfing. See it? So once you see this engulfing candle, the next two consecutive candles were green. That is your confirmation to be able to enter this trade as a call. And look, it went straight up. You don't even need to ride it all the way up. You only need 5%. So once you see this engulfing right here, the candle to the left will sit inside of the candle to the right. The body of the candle on the left can fit inside of the candle to the right. Doesn't matter what color it is. What you want to wait for is the next candle to see what color it is. If it is red, you look for 2 red candles to go down. If it is green, you look for 2 green candles. And this is how you can enter this trade. All right, and ride it all the way up. Don't worry about the pullbacks. Every time you see a red candle, that's a pullback, and it recovered. It pulled back and it recovered. It pulled back, and right here, this is where we were this morning, and it went straight down. So after you saw those 2 candles that fell beneath the EMA, you want to exit this trade. But we got out before that. This is where we were on live this morning. Hey, guys. Okay. That is a clear example of an engulfing. So I want you to remember that whenever you see that, that is part of what we call a confluence. A confluence are reasons to enter a trade. So what I'm going to help you do today is understand how to set your mornings up, how to get prepared to journal to enter a trade. You ready? We know what everybody knows what a call and put is, correct so far? I'll tell you what the stop is. You're going to do a manual stop. You ready? And you do a manual stop because our strategy is to get 5% a day out of your trades. And if the trade goes against you, you want to get out at negative 2.5. That is it. That's all. Don't overthink this. Got it? So in the morning, tell me right here, where would you get in? Which candle tells you to get in right here? Out of this is a 15-minute chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which candle would you have gotten into a position if you were looking at this 15-minute chart right now? Can somebody drop down in the chat and let me know? That's right, 2 to 1. Hey, Donna. 4. 1, 2, 3. Donna says 4. 4. Donna's right, Chase is right, 4. Let me tell you why. You want to get in 50% above the trend line. So once you draw your lines right here, you're simply waiting for the candle to form 50% above. That will let you know that you are in an uptrend. Now, for those of you that know a little bit, this is an engulfing candle. So because you know this is an engulfing candle on the 15-minute chart, you know it's going to keep going up as soon as you saw that green candle form. So I just taught you, you can see it on the 15-minute and you see it on the 1 minute. It works the same way. But this is where you want to get in. This is your 2 candle confirmation, and you get in right here. That's right. That's right. The 2 candles. There you go. Engulfing is your friend in this process. You got it? Yay. So we would get in at 1, 2, 4th candle. You're doing good. I love that. So this is how you get in, get your 5% every day. You're going to 5% your way to 400 grand if you're leveraging $100, a million, 1.2, well, 1.1, almost 1.1 if you're leveraging $500. But I need you to just stay patient, stay the course, hang in here with me. I'm going to be here. If you guys are committed to do it, I'm committed to hang in with you. 1 year, you're going to do 12 months. 12 months. You can do it. It's not expensive. I'm teaching you free here. Just show up and be patient. Ask questions. Send me a DM if you need my number to ask me something, privately. I'll do that too. So now you guys know what engulfing is. Yay, we learned. I told you you're going to learn something every day with me. All right. So next, what I want to talk about, could you explain the call and put? Oh, sure, SB. A call, someone wants to tell her in the chat. Call is up, put is down. Simple. When I say call, that means the market is going up in green. Put is down, red. And there are some other names for it too. I can let you know what those are. And I have other videos too that we went over that yesterday. All right? This is Thinkorswim. So the next thing I want to talk about is VWAP and EMA. I know I had you guys put this on your chart. I don't know if you're familiar with it. And we trade SPY. I don't know if you're familiar with this or not. But I'm going to make sure you know today. Let me tell you the power of the VWAP and the EMA. So right here, whenever you see the VWAP and EMA cross over, okay? When it crosses over, whatever the next candle is, it is in an uptrend. Or if it crosses over and the next candle is red, it is in a downtrend. Meaning puts in a downtrend, calls in an uptrend. Now let me show you how this looks. This is the 15-minute chart. So this was another thing that we call a confluence. We are on the EMA 9. All right? Confluence, meaning reasons to get in a trade. You need at least 3. 2 minimum, 3 is considered an A+ setup. That means you pretty much have an 80% chance that this play is going to go in your direction. All right? I love 3 or more confluences. Sometimes I'll do 2. If it's an engulfing, I'll do it. All right. So let's go right here. Let's look at this 1 minute chart. And let me show you guys the power of engulfing, okay? So if you have your charts pulled up, I want you to go here with me. All right. So right here, we saw the EMA and VWAP cross right here at 9:33. 9:33. Now, this is before the 5-minute orb. This is before the 15-minute orb. It crossed over and it also engulfed. So look right here. Let your eyes see this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. It engulfed. You can put the body of this candle inside of this candle and look what it did. It went down. Right there was probably about a 13 or 20% rundown that fast. That simply means you out of the market in 3 minutes. However, that's another confluence. Look at this cross, EMA and VWAP cross. it went down. Hold up. It pulled back, meaning it came up a little bit more. You got it right, and then it came on back down. So you would have recovered from that. But guess what? It overall, it went all the way down. It kept going down. So once it crossed over, it was in a downtrend. Now we're waiting for it to cross again. Once it crossed over again, it went up. You see that? And this engulfed right here. You can fit this left candle inside the right candle, 2 green candles, and it went up. You catching this? Does this make sense to Cash App? If it doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. It will. It will. It will. Write this down and go over it. This is called when the EMA and VWAP cross over. And let me show you a beautiful chance when it goes right here. Right here, if you look at your time frame, that is 1028. Go to 1028, 1027. I want you to see something. Once you get to your on your 1 minute time frame, go down to 1028, 1027. Look at the VWAP and EMA cross. The moment it crossed 2 consecutive candles above the blue line, we're in a call, and it went from 623 price. The price is over here to the far right. So 623.77 to 624.76. $1. So that's a quick $100 or a quick $10 or a quick $5. It depends on what you're leveraging. You get it? Oh no, you don't worry. No, the strike. We're not worried about the strike. We play out of the money contracts because we're only leveraging $100. So you find a contract that is 100 or 89 or 79 or 105 or 110. That's the one you get. And you get out at 5%. Don't get caught up right now with the strike prices. That'll kind of confuse you a little bit. Sorry. Okay? Everybody good? Y'all good over there? And of course, you guys can always ask me questions, DM me. Okay, so you learned about the EMA, the power of the EMA. You learned the power of engulfing. You know about the VWAP. And so now what I'm going to teach you is how to set up your morning. All right? You know about the VWAP. And so now what I'm going to teach you is how to set up your morning. All right? When you get up in the morning, it's called basically journaling. I want you guys to learn how to journal your trades. You got to learn how to journal your trades, or you're going to flat out regret it. Because when you start, if you ever get on a losing trend, a losing streak, you're not going to know how to recover from it. Every successful trader, I guarantee you they journal. We don't fly by the seat of our pants. We need to know why we're entering a trade, why we're going to exit, what are we going to leverage. So here we go. Write this down. This is what I want you to do every morning. At about 9:15, 9:10, 9:15, yes, the EMA 9. I want you to write this down. First, write the date. So as like today was 7/11/25. At the top of your paper, write 7/11/25. And then under that, next to that, I want you to write SPY. That is the actual stock that you're going to trade. SPY. When you write down the stock that you're trading, underneath that, I want you to write current price. You're going to write the current price of the stock. The current price at the time in the morning, it was 622. So right now, if we were just doing an example, it would be 623.14. Once you write, I'm teaching you how to journal now. I'm teaching you how to journal. And I told you guys, I love to teach, but I'm a little impatient, especially when I tell you, write it down, write it down. Underneath the current price, I want you to write on the left side of your paper, PMH, stands for pre-market high, P as in Peter, M as in Mary, H as in Harry. PMH, it'll look like that. And then PML underneath. Got it? And then next to that, I want you to write YDH for yesterday's high and YDL for yesterday's low. You see that? So you got the pre-market high, pre-market low, yesterday's high, and yesterday's low. Those are part of your levels, okay? Underneath that, I want you to write down strategy. I sure do not. I don't use that. I want you to write down strategy. Underneath, next to strategy, I want you to write 5M orb, meaning 5-minute orb. Or 15-minute orb. If I'm going too fast, let me know. So next to strategy, I want you to write 5-minute ORB or 15-minute ORB. Now this is where it's going to get good. And this is going to help you. This is going to help you. I'm so excited. You know, I get excited because I didn't have this type of training and teaching, and it's a little fast. Okay. I'll slow down. I got you. Hey, Erica, thank you. I'll slow down. Oh, I am on, this is Robinhood, and the charting is Charles Schwab, Thinkorswim. Who says sell XRP? Sorry, we'll talk later. I'm not getting off track. All right, you ready? So now you write again, PMH for pre-market high, PML for pre-market low, yesterday's high, YDH, and yesterday's low. Those are considered to be your levels. Somebody got to go. If you're not on this page, you got to go. You better get with my program. Don't play with me. Erica, you see them? Get them out of here. Y'all understand it's a Gemini over here now. I keep trying to tell these people, don't play with me. Okay, and so underneath that, I want you to write confluences. You writing on a McDonald's bag? You can replay. I can replay this for you. I want you to write down confluences right up under strategy. And this is what you want to do. Charles Schwab, better than trade. No, they both are good. TradingView is good too. I want you to write down confluences. Next to confluences, you would number these in no particular order. Put number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means I'm about to give you 6 confluences. You only need 3 for an A+ setup. Remember when I told you that? 3, you need 3 or more for an A+ setup. 2 will give you an average setup, okay? There you go. Renee, that's right. Renee, that's right. Okay, so your first confluence would be EMA, E as in Eric, M as in Mary, A as in Apple. I'm showing you the charts here. I keep it on the chart. Plus VWAP, V as in Victor, W as in water, A as in apple, P as in pear. So your first, not the first, that's not the main one. It's no order. I just want you to write this down. EMA plus VWAP cross. So when you see the EMA and VWAP cross, that is confirmation. Let's just look right here on our 15-minute chart. Right here, you see it crossed. Even though it did not break above, as a professional trader, I want you to have your eyes like, it crossed. Let's see what the next candle is. It's green. So you knew right here you should get right on in. Got it? I love it. Yeah, I know y'all got it. EMA 9, EMA 9, EMA 9, EMA 9. The next confluence is 2 candles above or below the EMA. 2 consecutive candles above or below. Look, 2 candles below, 2 candles above. This is the EMA, the blue line. 2 candles above, call. 2 candles below, put. You see it? 2 candles above, call. Still up there. Still up there, still up there, still up there, still up. 2 candles below, put. Call. Now, that's not how I want you to play, but that is a confluence. The next confluence, and when I say 2 consecutive above the EMA, after an engulfing, I left that out. I apologize. I was too busy trying to show you guys an example. So you wanted to show, you wanted to have an engulfing, it should say engulfing. Engulfing plus 2 consecutive candles. Engulfing. Engulfing. Engulfing plus 2 consecutive candles in either direction. All right? Y'all good? All right, the next one is, which is the main one, 50% above or below the trend line. 50% above or below the trend line. See, this is 50% above the trend line. This is from yesterday. This is 50% above. Look at that. 50% above the trend line. Once this candle broke 50% above, you could get in a call, and it went up for, you got 15, that's 30, 1 hour and 15 minutes. The play was a straight call. So that means that it broke. The next one, levels broken. Did it break your levels? Did it break your pre-market high and yesterday's high? Did it break your pre-market low and yesterday's low? Did it do that? If it broke your pre-market high and yesterday's high, what type of trend are you in? I know Chase knows this. Somebody in the comments, I know you know it. Let somebody know. Help me out. If it breaks the pre-market high and yesterday's high, what type of, there you go, uptrend, call, uptrend, bam, 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 bam. Boy, y'all gonna be all right with me. If you can hold this, if the way you guys are paying attention and applying, y'all making me proud already. You're going to be a successful trader. Don't let anybody tell you quiet all the noise. Quiet. Don't even tell nobody what you're doing. Move in silence. Okay? Okay, I love it. The next one and the last one is, write this down. I got this from one of my favorite content creators. He's our mentor. His name is Chris Sane. Chris Sane is amazing. He always tells us the trend is your friend. I'm glad you just found us. I'm glad you just found me. The trend is your friend. For example, what type of trend is this? Is this an uptrend or a downtrend? Can someone let me know? If you were fresh to the market and you saw this chart, would you tell me this is an uptrend or a downtrend? That's right. Come on, Lava. Up. That's right. That's right. Up, 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 up. Yes, calls. So why in the world would you do a put if you see this is a call? It's clearly going up. Don't go against it. Don't go against the trend. So now you're going to write down those confluences. The next thing I want you to write down underneath those confluences, another line. Amount leveraged. How much am I leveraging? Write down amount leverage. It should be either $100, $500, or sometimes, thank you, Erica. That's so sweet. I appreciate that, honey. That is so amazing. You're so kind. You're going to write down, so the contract, for example, can I show you guys a contract? Can we do that? Okay. So I'm going to act as if I'm in a paper trade. So I'm going to just go ahead and hit trade options. I'm going to do Monday's expiration date. So this contract right here is a glare. You see the glare. This contract is $145. Even though it says $1.45, remember, each contract is worth 100 shares. That's why it says $1.45 times 100, which makes it $100.45. $145. Okay? So you would write down that you leverage $145. That's the amount leveraged. We're not worried about the left side. I know about the break in and strike. I'm not worried about that right now. We're playing out of the money contract. That doesn't matter at this point. Underneath that, I'm teaching you guys how to journal. I want this to journal. I want you to do this every day. So when you come to the market in the morning, you're not a scattered chicken. You know exactly what you're doing. You sit down, you get your levels, You write down what you, and once you get your levels and you see your play, okay, I did the 15-minute orb. Okay, I did the 5-minute orb. Why did I get in this? I need you to check off at least 2 or more confluences to understand. I prefer 3, but if you see 2, if you see that engulfing and another one, that's your sign. That's your checklist. The amount you leverage, you put that down. Next, under leverage, I want you to write down 5% profit, yes or no. 5% profit, yes or no. 5% profit, yes or no. That means that I get a 5% profit from this play or not. And then next to that, draw a line and write down your actual percentage. It will say negative 13%, positive 13%. Okay? Now, next to that, under that, I want you to write trade time. That means what time did you enter the trade, and what time did you exit the trade? We good? What time did you enter? 9:50 to 9:56, 9:43 to 9:45. Write that down. And then the last thing I want you to write, did you trade in the zone? Did you trade in the zone? The zone is 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Got it? 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. That is your zone time. I need to know that because thank you. Hey, whatever the little cute little thing is. I need to know that. So I thank you for the gift. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I don't know what those mean. I got to sit down and figure it out, but I've been talking to everybody on the phone. Eastern time, exactly Eastern. I've been helping a lot of people outside of coming on live, and you guys know who you are. So I've enjoyed talking to everybody. Okay. Eastern. Did you trade in the zone? 9:30 a.m., 11:30 a.m. Eastern. That is your journal. Now, I have a journal online. I'm not going to plug it because I'm going to redo it. But I just told you all this is what's going to be in the journal, so you don't need it. That's right. That's right, Donna. Yeah, Central. So 8:30 to 10:30 if you're Central Standard. Got it. So is this helpful? Do you see how this can be helpful? Yes, I do, Vicky. You could just DM me. You got this? This is now you have power. You have the power. So there's no more guessing. There's no more fidgeting. You have a plan of action. And this is how I want you to play every day for 1 year. You play S&P SPY or QQQ. That's what I prefer. These are out of the money. Of course they're out of the money. They're out of the money, and you same day expiration date, unless you get in a play after what time? Who remembers from yesterday? If you enter a trade after a certain time, it needs to be the next day expiration. Thank you, Favor. Now you understand journaling. That's right. This is so important. And if you also teach, listen, I teach money management, so I teach people how to start managing their money properly. And I do something very similar to that. So if y'all want to know about that, I can do that too. I can one day come and show y'all how to do that too. Because sometimes we don't know what we're spending. So so you need to know what you're spending so you know what you can save and know what to invest. And I don't believe in saving. I believe in investing. There you go. Yeah, time decay kicks in after 11:30. Sure does. But I'll teach about theta decay tomorrow on next week. Yes, same day expiration date unless it's after 10:30. Oh, thank you for the heart. That's so beautiful. If it's after 10:30, I need you to adjust your expiration date to the next day. So for instance, if I was going to enter this trade right here, let's say this is Monday and it's 10:30 before I had a breakout, right? I'm going to switch. My expiration date is going to be the 15th, the next day. And I only do that for theta decay. That doesn't mean I'm going to hold the trade to the next day. I just need a little time in it. I do. I actually chart on my computer and I get in a trade on my phone or iPad. Yeah, I do go live, but I'm usually already out. And I come on live at 10:30 in the morning to help other people get in a trade. And sometimes I haven't gotten in a trade. We getting in together. So did you guys get it? You like the journal? Y'all like the journal? Thanks, Chase. In the money or out of we're all of our trade. If you're leveraged at $100, you know you're out of the money. Stop playing. You know you're out of money. Don't play with me. Okay, so we have that done. Y'all ready? We have about 20 minutes. Y'all want to learn something else? If you want to keep going, let me know. The strategy is ORB, open range breakout, the 5-minute ORB or the 15-minute ORB. Y'all want to learn about a candle? Okay, cool. So we have about 20 minutes. So I'll do 5 minutes on this candle, and then we'll do a review. And then I'll answer any questions. How about that? That sounds good? Y'all don't see how I'm a little more controlled today. I got it together. This is my second real live, so I'm getting better. Can you show them how to get... Oh, Chase, thank you. Before I move on, let me show you guys how to get the pre-market high and pre-market low and yesterday's high and yesterday's low. B, we got you, girl. We got you. I'll DM it to you. So Chase wants me to do this because it is important. Let me show you how easily to get your yesterday's high and yesterday's low. I typically go up to my time frame right here. I go to the 15-minute, and I'm telling you, just how I do it. I click 5-day, 15-minute. I don't have time to look at all that. I do have time, but I want it to go fast. I open it up just a little bit. The black area is the live market. The gray area is the pre-market. So if I was trying to get, let me go over here. Let me go right here. If I was trying to get yesterday's high, it would be in the black right here. And yesterday's low, it would be here. Pre-market high would be in the gray area. So we have to pretend as if the market didn't open. So we would be right here. So in the morning, this is how it's going to look for you. This is how it's going to look for you. On the platform, where are we? Robinhood. So right here is the pre-market. So you will start at 4 a.m. You would get the high from 4 a.m. and the low between 4 a.m. and 9:20, 9:15 in the morning. All right. So let me see. Y'all want me to do it, or you can figure that out. So your pre-market high and low starts at 4 a.m. up until about 9:15. Charting. This is Think or Swim. Think or Swim for charting. Robinhood for the actual trade because it is user friendly. Thank you guys for helping me out. All right. Now this is the pre-market high and low. And then yesterday's high and low will be in the black. You go to the highest point, where the wick is, it gave it to us right here. And then the lowest point right here. And it will tell you how much. Okay? So right, that would be 622. I'm sorry, 623.02. And the high would be 626.87. This will be yesterday's high and yesterday's low versus pre-market high, which is right here, and pre-market low, which is down here. You want it to break. If you see it break pre-market high and yesterday's high, you are in an uptrend. You can comfortably wait to get in your call. If it breaks pre-market low and yesterday's low, you are comfortably in a downtrend. 4 a.m. to 9:29 a.m. p.m. I mean a.m. Yeah, 4 a.m. to 9:29. Got it? Thanks, Chase. Thanks for that. So you all good? Oh, how long will it take to learn the basics? Ooh. Well, first of all, you're going to paper trade for 5 days. You're going to know after 5 days of paper trading if you have the concept. If you don't have the concept, then you will let us know because first, guys, I need you to screenshot your plays for the first 5 days. If you can screenshot them and You can DM me your, maybe send them to me, or we got to give my number, send them to me, and I can send them to Coach Trent. We want to make sure you know what you're doing. After that, you're ready to go on your own. If you paper trade more than 5 days, you will develop something called analysis paralysis. It basically means you're scared of cat. You're scary. you know too much stuff. You're scared to pull the trigger. It's only, child, we talking about you're leveraging 100 to make 5 and possibly lose 2. If you don't get on and pull that trigger and get in here, let's go. You enter at your 1 minute. You enter at your 1 minute. Got it? Everybody got it? We good? Cool. So can we go on and I teach you about the hammers? One more candle? Or do we just want to wait and just answer questions because I have 15 minutes? What y'all want? Y'all want to recap? You want to ask questions? Okay, let's go to the hammer. All right, let me show you the power of, this is a candlestick. This is one of a few that I'm going to introduce to you. And on this platform, there are many candles. There are many ways to trade. I'm just telling you what we do to average about $2 to $4 million or a year in day trading. All right. This is it. So I'm just telling you. There are only 4 candles, maybe 5, that we look at on a daily basis that will help us determine the way the market is going to go. All right. The one I want to introduce to you guys today is called the hammer. It is a regular hammer, Hammer, and inverted hammer, inverted, INVE, inverted hammer and hammer. When you see a hammer, a bullish hammer, I'll show it to you, the price should go up. If you see an inverted hammer, the price should go down. So let me scroll over here and show you guys what an inverted hammer looks like. And I had pulled them over for y'all. I don't know. Just give me a minute. Let me scroll over here and find my hammer. Oh, okay. That's why. I was on the other day. All this gray is the pre-market. I'm going to teach you all about gap fills too. So remember that. That's going to come up probably in 2 weeks. A gap. See, these are gaps. You see, when the market have gaps like that, the market retraces itself and it always has to go back and fill the gap. That's a tip. That's a pro tip. Look at those gaps. Gaps. That's how I know sometimes where the market is going. Big. Ooh, that's a big gap. What is that? So the market 622. 75. I gotta put that in my notes. Let me get back to where I need to go. Okay. So let me show you right here. This right here. This is an inverted hammer. It looks like a hammer. You see it? The wick is long. The body is thick. And at the bottom, it's like a block. Inverted. Take a screenshot of it. Look at it. This is an inverted hammer. And an inverted hammer comes at the end of a rundown. Whenever the market has been in a downtrend and you see this sucker right here show up, you need, if you're in a put, you need to get out of it. Or if you're waiting for the market to bounce, here you go. Once it tells you this run is over and it is about to reverse, look what it did. Shoot, went straight up. Also, to confirm that, we have a regular hammer. A regular hammer tends to tell us that it's bullish. So we had an inverted hammer, told us that the rundown was ending. Then we had a regular hammer to let us know that it's going up. You can't beat this right here. This game, this is $1 million worth of game right here. $1 million worth of game. Yes, I am on Thinkorswim. Thanks, Watchman. Y'all got it? Did you learn something? Did you learn something? Did you learn something? Did you learn? Write this down again. You want me to read? You want to talk about it? We have an inverted hammer and a regular hammer. Something bullish. It doesn't matter the color of it. Don't matter. Don't matter. So if you're looking at this, this is I'm on the 1 minute time frame. And I'm going to reduce that. Come back up here. I'm on the 1 minute time frame. This is, the market had been open 5 minutes because this is my 5 minute orb. You see these lines? I'm showing you guys this is where I got in on that 5 minute. Broke through 50%. I got in on a put. All right. I got out of the put because guess what I saw? This. You see me? I drew the line like, this play over. Even though it went down just a little bit. And then it formed a regular hammer. So this is an inverted hammer. Inverted hammer. That's right. That's when you buy or that's when you get in a call because we're trading options. And then you get out. If you see this hammer, a regular hammer, and this one is a little smaller, but sometimes they're thick block. You'll see it has a long wick on it, okay? Short body, long wick. Short body, long wick. This signifies that we're in an up, it's going to go up, and it went up. Now, as a pro trader, I knew that this is what it was. I could have gotten on in, but I was talking to people. And then it crossed over the VWAP and EMA. Bam, that's a second confluence. And it went on up, and there's another engulfing, and it continued to go up and up. This is fun, right? Like, trading is fun. It doesn't have to be, it's not boring. It's so fun. It's fun. It's fun. And then Chase, you see the double bottom. Whenever you see a W, the market's going up. If you see an M, the market's going down. Clockwork. You guys can put that in your side notes, but I'm going to revisit that in detail next week. Double tops and double bottoms. But this is a beautiful W. And the candles are above the EMA. Oh, beautiful confirmation. You see it? All right. So we have a few moments before this live is over. I think it went really well. You guys learned about the hammer, inverted, and your regular bullish hammer. You learned about your confluences. You learned how to set your journal up for success. And this is what you need to do every morning. We went over the VWAP and EMA. And you learned about the engulfing. And we went over the morning play. So I think you did good. Trent is going to come on and teach you guys about a pullback. He's going to teach you about break and retest. So I have a lot in store, okay? So hang on in here. I got a lot in store for you guys next week. Yeah, we do personal call. Yeah, I don't charge for that. Just call me, honey. Put me, DM me and I'll give you my number. I'll talk to you. I don't charge for that. All right? Okay, so if you guys don't have any other questions, I'm glad you came across my live too. I'm really excited. Y'all, this gets me so excited. I don't want to be the only one making this money. Just in case you're late to the party. Don't worry about a fake out. Fake outs happen. Don't be afraid to lose. I had a friend a long time ago taught me how to skate. The first thing she did, y'all, I'm tell you what this girl did. I was 9. I think it was 10, going on 10. We got to the skating rink. She's like, come on, Arletta, come on. I'm like, okay, you know how you do when you don't know how to skate. She pushed me straight down. And I was so mad at her. I wanted to fight, but I couldn't get up because I was, doing the Scooby-Doo. But let me tell you what she did. She kept circling around laughing. She said, okay, you know how to skate now. You can skate now. And I was like, what you mean? She said, once you fall, now you can skate. So never be afraid to fall when you're trading. Never be afraid to take a loss because now you're trading. I have never fallen on a pair of skates since then. I'm 55. That was in 1980. Yeah, Scooby-Doo. So I just want to let you know, don't worry about it. So what? Nobody's perfect. The market's not perfect. This strategy works about 70% of the time, this orb strategy, but it takes a village. It takes you training your eye. The more you get into the market, my husband calls it time in the seat. You got to sit here. You got to get in there. You got to look. Don't stare. Leave these charts alone. By 11:30, close your laptop. Go do something else. Don't hang in these charts all day. I'm glad you found me too. The prop firms, girl, I've been there, done that. Been there, done that. Thanks, Leanne. So, You got it? Y'all ready? So you ready? So now this is it for today, this week. No more lives. If you see lives, it's gonna be me out to eat. Okay. That's it. Because I love a good restaurant, especially on weekends. But I will be back here on Monday morning, 10:30. We're going to go over the charts. We're going to make sure you guys are in your plays. If your play hasn't shown up by 10:30, I will help you guys get in and out. All right? So 10:30 in the morning, I'll help you live in the market, and we'll also go over what we learned today. And then that evening at 7:30, we're going on to learn about double tops, double bottoms, and support and resistance and things like that. All right? I think it was awesome. I enjoy y'all so much. And if you have a question or two, like I said, we have about 5 minutes, and hit me with the questions or hit me with the thumbs up saying you learned something new. If you learned something new, or you felt this was it was worth your time today, just say learn something new or worth my time. I would appreciate that, because I just want to make sure we on the right page. Don't let me be out here just continue to make this. I'm gonna keep making it. Yay, you learned something new. Hey, Chase, come on, Chase. Chase, you gotta let him. Thank you. I'm glad it was worth your time. Tomorrow, let me let you know, guys, if you want to know how to set your charts up, get approved, for Robinhood, options trading, and set up your Charles Schwab account so you can set up your Thinkorswim charts. Trent will be here. Oh, y'all will get to meet Coach Trent tomorrow. That's right. He'll be here. Yeah. So he's going to help you guys set up these charts as well. So 1 o'clock, 1 hour Zoom. If you're interested, put Zoom. So in the morning, at noon, I'll send out the link. Yeah, that's my husband. That's the other half. That's Mr. Lost 832,000. So y'all give him, you know what, when he get on here. He's made the money back. He's made it back. He has made the money back. But it's still a little shaky sometimes. Okay, I got you guys. I got you. Zoom, everybody. I'll see you. I'll send the link. Right around between 11:30. It's a lot of y'all. I think I probably have Eastern time. Yes. It might be 100 people that want, or 50. I don't know how many. I know it's probably 75 people for sure. Okay. Well, I'm done, y'all. We're here. You see, this is Atlanta, part of it right now. You can see the skies. What else? I'm sending a link. Just say Zoom. Just put Zoom. Thank you. If you just say you're interested in the Zoom, I'll send the link tomorrow between 11:30 and 12:30. All right. I enjoyed y'all, and thanks for all the gifts, the love. I appreciate you. And show up here. This is no cost to you guys to learn how to day trade. I just ask you to be patient. The only thing I require is that you stay committed for 12 months. If I can get on here at 55 and try to get on TikTok, I didn't even know how to turn the camera around yesterday on this thing. So if I can do this, y'all can hang in here and learn. This is life-changing. This is create generational wealth for you. It will help you. Listen, it's going to change your life. When you make, I don't know if you guys have ever made $300,000 or $500,000 or $1 million. I'm telling you right now, it is life-changing. But now you have a good teacher that will help you keep things into perspective and not get crazy with it like we did at first. I'm here to hold your hand through it. All right. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. If you want to talk to me later, send me a DM. I'll be up for about an hour checking messages and responding to people. I appreciate that. I'm glad. I only want you if you're eager to learn. You got to be eager to learn. Eager to learn and grateful and kind. Be kind and be cool with people, and I got you. Okay? No, not 11 a.m. tomorrow. No, 1 p.m. No, I trade QQQ and SPY. I stuck to what was, at least when he lost that money, we had to recoup. SPY helped us make almost $3 million. So you think I'm going to move away from that? Why would I do that? Thanks, Valencia. Okay. I have less like 30 seconds. You're welcome. I appreciate you. Y'all like that? That hammer is solid. Love the hammer. Oh, thank you. I wish I could just scoop that off the screen and put it in my heart. Yep, 1 o'clock. Zoom. Got everybody. Thank you guys for following me. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the questions. Again, I just ask you. Oh, QQQ is it. They both run the same. SPY and QQQ run exactly the same. Okay, so we got it. Anybody need any help? I'll be available after this live. I just want to tell you thank you again. And I'll see you guys Saturday on Zoom. And the rest of you, I'll see you back here at 10:30 on Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern and 7:30, 5 days a week. All right? We're going to make sure y'all get this thing down pat. All right, have a good evening. Bye.